Hey everyone, so the new Bloxburg update is finally here. Sorry if it's a little bit echo, I'm in a different room today. I just went wall climbing, so sorry if I flop around a little bit, but anyways, let's get into the update. So there is some new garden stuff that we have to look at, like we have this flower welcome mat, we have a new flower pillow, some garden loppers which you actually have to place on a wall. We have a new hand cultivator. Now this one was leaked, almost everything was leaked, but anyways, we have those bridges, and I think if you build a pool around it, it will actually look amazing. We also have a rope bridge, and then this tree. I love this tree so much, so if you paint it, and I need to mention the materials. We have a lot of new materials, and I'll get into everything right here in just a minute, but we have a small square plate, we have large leaves, mowed grass lines, large flowers, small leaves, we have mowed grass with a pattern, we have circular stone, we have wood grain. I absolutely love this texture. I'm going to use it in every single one of my new builds now. We also have the wood deck tiles, and I'm probably forgetting some of them. Now, I was talking about this tree. I'm all over the place. There's a lot to talk about, so I need to get my focus right. But anyways, we have a color wheel now. Like, it was leaked on April Fool's Day. It is 600 block bucks. Now, the reason it's 600 block bucks, before anyone complains, is because it takes up more save data than normal colors. So normal colors are just easier to like load in. If you use a lot of custom colors, it will take up a lot of plot data. And also for new players, it's a lot easier to just use the normal colors that we have and then use a color wheel just to get used to the game a little bit better. Or at least that's what I think it does. But we do have a color wheel now, so you can set any color that you like. And I think a lot of players will really appreciate that. So let's make a hot pink tree, give it the small leaf texture. And I absolutely love this tree so much. It looks so good. Then moving on, the new garden tools that I just placed down, you can actually use them. So all of them have a function. You can pick them up. And if you use it, you'll kind of sit on the floor, a little animation, and it will create a dirt pile. Just like the hand cultivator that we already had, it will create a dirt pile. Something else I need to mention before we continue with other objects, if you place a lot of these grasses, so tall grass or small grass, doesn't really matter, you can actually get any mowing machine. We do have a new mower, which is the Weed Trimmer Pro, but you can use any one of the mowing machines. So let's say if you want to finally use that vehicle that we had in the game for a while now, and you drive through the grasses. Of course, I am angled in the wrong direction, but you drive through the grasses, it will actually cut that grass for a little bit, and then it'll grow back, which is so much fun to actually just drive through it. And I'm probably gonna fill my plot up with these tall grasses, which is, that's gonna be a lot of work and plot data, but it's so worth it just to cut grass, you know. So anyways, where was I? I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm very excited about this update, and I don't know where to start. We have this food canning station, then a beehive house, and it actually has bees around it. We have a step ladder. This one will also pop up if you collect fruit from a tree, which I'm going to place that right now, otherwise I'll forget about it. And so if you collect fruit from a tree, you'll actually step on the same type of ladder and you will take the fruit. You can make jam with any type of fruit or any type of vegetable if you're holding it. It does a little animation. And then once it's done, you'll actually end up with a jam. So right now I made orange jam. And you can place that around your house, so that's definitely a useful feature if you want to create more clutter in the game. For the honeybees, you can actually collect the honey from it as well. Comes with an animation too, where you just kind of open the tap and you end up with a jar of honey. I think it looks so good. Moving on, there's still a lot more to talk about. We have solar panels now. Now the solar panels are expensive. The reason they're expensive is because if you read the description, it will actually say that it takes off $2,000 off your bills up to a maximum of 20%. So let's say your bills are $1,000, it won't take off $2,000, it will take off 20%. But you do have cheaper solar panels, they just take less off of your bill. So this one is $5,000, takes off $500 per solar panel, but it stops once you reach 20% of your bill value. So if your bills are $1,000, this will only take off $200, no matter how many you place. Be mindful of that. We have a glowing landscape orb, a coiled garden hose, a bin of apples. Then we have bags of soil as well. Will be perfect to fill up a garage or whatever you want to use them for. I don't know. We have a seed package, a berry bush, strawberry bush, tomato plant, onion plant, hydrangea, or however you pronounce that in English. A garden noob. I think that one looks super cute. I'm gonna be using that one. Oh, and then did I actually show all of the bridges? Nope, I did not show all of the bridges. We also have an insect hotel, and if you place it, sometimes a butterfly will spawn on it. That's a big secret, but there you have it, guys. And then we also have this rose bush over here. Continuing into build mode, we have a new screen porch window. We have a porch door, and then these new fences. I'm obsessed with these fences. So we have this stone fence, and what I like to do with that one, or what I will do with that one at least, is create those beams and like paint them in the same color as the wall. I still need to get used to the like color part being on the right side of my screen. I'm used to it being in the middle. And just like drag that out a little bit. And there you go, you just made like a broken stone wall. Very nice for British houses and gardens. Then we also have a round pole fence. This was leaked. Some people thought it was going to be something completely different, but it did end up being a fence, so don't listen to the leaks every time, because they're not always right. Oh, and there is the butterfly. It just flew away. I missed it by just 1 second. And then if you type bird into decorations, you will see a hanging bird feeder, the birdhouse, and the bird bath. Now, we already had those items in game, but right now, if you place them, a bird will actually spawn on it sometimes. It looks super cute. And then same thing as well, you can take an apple out of the apple bin and you can actually take it to the canning station. Wow, Robin is just cutting me open. Very nice, Robin. Thank you so much. And there we go. It has a different color. It's strawberry jam. Not strawberry jam, I mean apple jam. But we do have a strawberry plant now. Now, one thing I find funny about these is if you take the onion plant, you can actually eat the raw onion, which is so weird. It's not even peeled. Like, you're just eating straight into the onion. But anyways, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is what Coeptus eats every day. You can also take the bag of garden soil. It's super tall. And let's see if we can get a bird to spawn, because that would be amazing. Oh, and there we go. A bird just flew away. Oh, and I see another bird coming down. So this is what the birds look like. They come in a lot of different colors as well, and they will just land on this. So this is actually technically the first pet that we have in Bloxburg. Also the butterflies, super cute, and then the bees over here as well. Also the garden shovel works now, so it has a new animation to it. I think I was too close to the edge of my plot. And once you're done, it will create a large dirt pile. Same thing with the rake. I think it has a new animation. I'm not 100% sure about it, but if you rake on the floor of your plot, it will create a pile of leaves. And so overall, we can mow grass now. We have solar panels that reduce your bills. We have these new bridges. Then we have these porch doors, new animations. We have new materials. We finally have a color wheel, which a lot of people asked for. We have these mats and then this pillow right here. Insect hotel with a butterfly. We have new garden tools. We have a canning station where you can make your own jams. We have a stepping stool. We have a new tree. We have new materials. Wait, I'm forgetting something. I feel like I'm forgetting something. There's a lot. We have this garden soil. We have some new bushes and some new fruit trees. So strawberries as well. The strawberries look super nice, but my hands are like a ball, so I can't really show them to you unless I place it on the floor. This rose bush, you can actually take roses from it. And I think we finally have a solution for the vase of roses or the vase of roses. However, you can't take one of these hydrangeas to place in your house, but you can take the roses, which is nice. Then we have new fences, and I think that is about it. Oh, and before I forget, because I went quickly over the color wheel, but if you pick a color, let's say I want to use a blue color, and I press to add it, if I go back, I can actually just place that color onto something else. So it does save. There's also a bar with saved colors that you can use. So let's say this is your favorite. You can actually add that color to it by clicking on the little plus sign, and it will add that color to it. And it will save it to other builds as well and other plots as well. And if you reload, it should save as well. So let's say I want this blue. I click on my favorite blue. Then I click on this bar right here, click on the plus icon, and it will add that to my favorite colors. And you can buy more slots by paying 50 block bucks. But this is more than enough for me. I'm super happy with that. And I knew what I forgot. There is new foods. Of course, this is a garden update, so we need to have new foods. There is a mixed berry pie now, and it uses the new strawberries and new blueberries that we have. Also, yes, that's correct. I am one of the 2 new community managers for Welcome to Bloxburg. I'm super excited for this position. Now, I do have to tell you though, this channel will not have anything to do with Coffee Stain or Bloxburg. This is still my own personal channel, so I will still upload my own personal videos on it. No one is silencing me to do anything, so I can still do whatever I want on this channel. And then for the community manager position, I will use other channels. Oh, and the berry pie is ready. That took a while, and this is what it looks like. It looks like a very classic cake. I'm glad we have something like that in Bloxburg. If you take a portion, this is what the inside looks like, so perfect for your grandma parties. But anyways, that was the update, or at least I think I have everything. I'm a little overwhelmed and a little tired from wall climbing, which was an attempt, but yeah, I think this is the update. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button. And please subscribe.